Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and my videos. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. No guys, you're not watching a video from the NASA. This is not a rocket ship. This is not some weird concept car from back in the days. No, this was actually a real car produced and sold. What we're looking at right now, it's a 143 scale 1963 Studebaker Avanti. Oh goodness, this car is actually quite attractive, quite weird at the same time. It's just this car only lasted for about a year and a half or 2 years. It was very by Studebaker. Studebaker was the actual one that produced this model and sold this model. But then, don't quite quote me, but I know this model by itself after 1963 when Studebaker gave up on it. I know that another brand took over the model or their shape or something like that, and it was called the Avanti by itself, and they sold them to like, wow, I would say probably to like the to like 80s, to like the 80s or so. But this was actually, no, they were sold until 2006 produced, but that's not produced by Studebaker. Actually, Studebaker owned it. Was a brand that's long time dead already. Haven't been in the market in decades, more than probably, I don't know, 40 years, 40 at least 40 years, 45 years or more. Don't remember exactly when Studebaker went out of business, but at least 45 years. But going back to this, by the way, this car was made in a three-speed, in a 3 and a 4 speed manual, and also in a 3-speed automatic. I love this color, by the way. This is a gold. I'm crazy for those light, bright colors like gold, beige, yellow. It just stands out to me. It stands out. Red too. I'm not crazy about red, but red also stands out quite good. By the way, guys, something that I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the video, this is not a diecast, it's a resin, because it's made by a brand called Best of Show. Best of Show makes not too many models, but they make quite a few and quite good looking, quite good also. They make quite a few American cars. I've seen a couple of Cadillacs and other models, and Studebaker as we're looking right now. Very attractive. Now, this car had, when it came out, they gave him a few nicknames. It was called America's only 4-passenger high performance personal car. Back in the days, they gave names to models to make it more attractive and more, give them more separate them from the rest, but still, it was a coupe, four. I don't know where they call it four. Is it 4 door? No, 4-passenger. Okay, because the American cars that were quite big, regardless, even if they were a 2 door, you could still move the seat backwards and fit two adults with no issues, because they're quite big as there is. But what do you guys think about this model? It's so strange. I've seen them in person. They put them in car shows. I've seen them in quite a few car shows. I've seen the newer ones, the ones that were not made by Studebaker, but they're not like the classics. The classic Studebaker Avanti is the real for me. It's the one that made it up. Was the real one to my eyes. But the other ones look good. They're a little bit more modernish. But I like the real Studebaker. To me, it just this car itself is those. Look at those headlights. They're like two round. like in your face type of cars, you know, like a big eye, you know, big eyes. I like those hubcaps. Look at by the way, just I'm looking at parts of it and look, the tail lights. They're like two lines. Hubcaps are like sticking out. Very attractive. Super attractive. All right, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times. You can have a nice look at it. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I'm not sure how many people have seen these cars in person. If you live in America, you probably got a better chance because they were produced in America, and I think most of them were only sold in America. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but there were not that many from the beginning. Probably about between the 2 years that were on the market, I would say about six thousand of them were produced, more or less. But if you've seen them in another country, let me know where and how you seen them, and you know if you find them attractive, that you like the model, did you say what the hell is that? Is that a rocket that came a rocket in four wheels? What is it? Where it come from? Or you say, "Wow, what an attractive car! I love it. Hopefully, I get to see more of these." I would love to hear your comments on this car. It's such a nice, different looking car to me. But I try to bring everything, guys. Like I always say, I try to bring all type of cars, real cars. I don't like to. I don't like no crazy car like cars that never existed even as a concept. No, I like cars that were, on the roads or almost on the roads, but produce a few of them like a concept. But most of them are on the road cars, like cars that were on the streets. Don't forget to give me that nice thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and the bell next to the subscribe button will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Alright, guys? So take care of yourselves more than ever, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.